Hey guys, welcome back to another video. My name's Curly Realtor. Well, my name's Desiree, but I go as Curly Realtor on YouTube. So today I am going to be trying the Ego Style Argan Oil Gel. Now, I'm sure you're like, girl, that's been out forever. Like, you haven't tried it, but so I've always used Ego Style. I always use the Jamaican black castor oil one. I use the crystal one. I live by that one. Honestly, it's the best. It's been on my channel before, and I've always used the olive oil one. I've never used the argan oil one. So today I will be trying it out. I'm going to do a wash and go with nothing else, just the gel. I was going to try to pair it, but I couldn't find a leave-in that paired with it. Not sure why, or I should look deeper in my little collection, but so let's just begin. So I paid $6.99 for this. Usually it's like $4.99, but prices have went up. It smells really good. The smell's there. It's not really too strong, but it's definitely there. All I did was deep condition my hair with the Jamaican black castor oil from Shea Moisture, the mask. Love that mask. I want to make sure to get at my roots more than anything, because when I don't get at my roots, my wash and goes usually don't last as long and they aren't as good. So definitely want to make sure that I'm getting at my roots. And if you do have problems, which I think I said before in my video, if you do ever have problems with a wash and go, it could be because you're not getting at your roots. Like, just like if you were straightening your hair, you would get all the way at your roots. You want to do the same when you're doing a wash and go or a braid out, like anything. You want to make sure you're putting the product all over. And use generous amounts. Also, I am missing 2 nails. I have to get them done tomorrow. So, bear with me. I honestly hate doing my hair when I have nails, just because, when you're getting to that point where you need a refill, like, your hair like could get stuck in the nail. It definitely happens to me often. Now, I do love Ego Style. So I think this is probably going to be a bomb wash and go, but this is a max hold. All Ego Style is different. Like, sometimes it isn't all max hold. So, like, sometimes there's a difference. So this does all the same as the other Ego Styles. It says that it repairs, conditions, defines, moisturizes, smooths, and shines. I want you guys to just see. And I love Ego Style because it weighs my hair down. Also, it's very affordable. So, I love to put affordable products on my channel. And, I know there's people out there that like Ego Style, and, it doesn't bother their hair. It never did, because I know Ego Style has been canceled many times before. People still use it, but, some people still like it. And maybe you haven't tried the argan oil one, just like myself, and you want to see if it would work. I definitely love the smell of it. I do like the smell better than the olive oil one. This is a very old shirt, so it's definitely not white. But let's bring this camera up just a tiny bit. Okay. I'm not sure what part I'm going to do today. I really love to not do a middle part. I do love middle parts, but I've been doing a middle part and I do like to switch my parts up. I don't want to have breakage, you know, or like my hairline start like receding or anything because I'm using the same part. It's really good to switch up your parts, especially if you constantly use the same one. You know, my previous video, when I tried the Tia Mowry leave-in conditioner and shampoo, you know, I said that it was one of the like, quickest wash and goes I've ever had. And it really was. Like, I don't know why it went so fast, but also, the one thing that I was doing in that video was using a brush. And, you know, I said before that I don't really like to use like a brush with my wash and go. And when I went back and, you know, was just looking at my hair like during the week, I realized that my roots just, I can't explain it. Like, they just weren't how they usually are. It was almost as if like they were like tangled or there wasn't enough product in them. And I always like, I'm very heavy handed, you know, and I always do like the same thing where I add a lot of product to my roots, because especially like if there's not a lot of product to my roots, like I feel my hair tangle up more. Not really sure why, but yeah, so you know, I really want to blame that on the brush, because the reason why I don't use a brush is because that happened to me before, where like my ends and my roots just weren't the same. I don't really know why. I don't know if my hair like clumps at my ends but not my roots, where like the hair, like the product doesn't get in my roots as much as when I just, you know, go in with my fingers. And yeah, I just don't think I'll be using a brush again, because I usually don't have that problem when I don't use a brush. So I'm definitely gonna blame the brush for that, even though it did make, you know, my wash day process faster. Also, I think the leave-in did too, just because, you know, it was helping my hair like detangle. It was helping the brush even, you know, glide through faster. But yeah, I just didn't like at all how my hair was feeling once it was dry. Just felt like my roots were just like, literally, I didn't even put anything in my roots. Okay. So guys, the last clip did cut out, but this is the next morning. My hair was super wet and I had to go somewhere, so I decided to just use my blow dryer. I'm not stretching my hair nor diffusing it. I'm just really drying it in the state that's in. This did help a lot, and I still had a lot of hold after, and we'll talk more when I get to the next clip. I also got this blow dryer from my local beauty supply store. This is like a Dyson dupe. You can find it on Amazon too, I'm sure. But yeah, this is from my local beauty supply store. Hey guys, welcome back. So this is literally the next day. So like you seen in the previous clip, I did blow dry my hair a little bit. Now, I usually never blow dry my hair that way, so it was different for me. But honestly, so my hair was really wet and I had to go somewhere and I really didn't feel like going, out into the cold with wet hair. So I started, blow drying it and it worked. I didn't really stretch, nor did I, use a diffuser where I was pushing my curls up in any type of way. But I gotta say, between the fact that, Eco Style is a heavy gel that weighs your hair down, and that's why I have, a lot of elongation. Also, I think the fact that I dried it also, helped me stretch it too. My hair obviously still can be stretched, but when I air dry, my hair is shrunk up a lot more. So I know, between using the blow dryer like that and with the gel that I use, that's why my hair isn't as shrunken up as it usually is. Definitely don't have as much shrinkage. You could tell back here my hair is still, shrunken. And through the week, I will do my banding method, and that's how, I will stretch my hair. I will not be like, going in with a blow dryer again. But my hair looks really good. My curls look really good. Looks really shiny. I still have a lot of crunch, which if you know me, I love to have crunch because it makes my wash goes last longer. I did put my hair in like a band last night when it was wet. And I slept with my bonnet. How I slept messed up over here, which I could fix. I just haven't yet. I was trying to make my hair dry before I added, more water or more gel. Same thing for over here when I was like blow drying. This was going in an awkward position, which gave me just a little bit of frizz. So I don't really like using a blow dryer, but my hair was really wet, so I had to. But my hair is really defined, really clumped up from the gel. And you know what? They make so many different Eco Style gels that I would honestly like to try the newer ones to see if they have as much hold as, the old school ones, because the crystal, the olive oil, the argan oil, they're like, like OGs. They've been a part of Eco Style for like a long time. They were like one of the first gels that they put out. I used to watch Shelly Curls, and I know she used to love the argan oil Eco Style gel, and I could definitely say it is great. I seen her pair it with a lot of things, which makes me interested to pair it with other, leave-in conditioners. I did try to pair it with this one. Sadly, it didn't. I really love the smell of this, and I just want a gel to pair with it so bad. I might have to go buy it, the one that's a part of that line, though. But, I like the Eco Style. I love it. I think I just love Eco Style. I don't think that's something I could cancel out. And I wanted to. I tried. I tried to look for other gels, but, like, these are just so reliable, and for the price and the fact that I could use them for wash and goes and slick back hairstyles is why I really love Eco Style. Other gels that are a little more expensive that are really good for wash and goes don't really slick my hair down as much. So, and also, if you pay for more money for them and they're like smaller, when I do my slick back, I use a shit ton of gel. So like I pretty much am putting all of the $15 into one hairstyle, where like Ego Style I'm paying $6 and I'm using it for a long time. I get a long time use out of Ego Style, like months, you know. It's just so thick, a little goes a long way, even though I'm very heavy-handed, so I really can't say that about me. But you know, it lasts a while for me. My hair looks good. You know, I'll stretch it during the week a lot. I'm just gonna band it up with a couple of satin scrunchies, and, you know, I think it will, you know, hold up until my next wash day. And that's what I love about Ego Style. I did add a little mousse to the top of my hair earlier because after I blow dried, I did see a little frizz. So I did add this instead of putting the gel just, you know, a glob on my head. But everything looks really good. My hair does look pretty shiny. This is like the only part messed up, which I can refresh. So, but I think once I stretch it, it might help too. But my hair looks good. And this is day one hair. For me, day one hair is not always the best. Usually for everybody, you know, day one hair is like their favorite. But usually for me, like day 3 hair or day 4 is my favorite. So, but yeah. A lot of hold, a lot of volume. Definitely want to pair more leave-ins with this and you see what it works with instead of just using it by itself. You know, Ego Style is also good for that because you could pair it with a leave-in and you still get that hold. You know, it doesn't take away, like the leave-in won't take away the strength of the gel because Ego Style is such a strong gel. You know, Max Hold 10 is very accurate. The only one that has not been a Max Hold was the Jamaican Black Castor Oil one that I used. And I think that's a 8 hold. And that's why it's just not as strong, which I love that one. I love the smell of it. So if you haven't tried that, try that. Because, you know, if you don't like this much hold, definitely try that one because that one's amazing. And I love the smell. Such a good smell. But I definitely can't smell the argan oil in my hair. But besides that, you know, I love good smell, a strong smell that I could smell throughout the week. Very satisfied. For the price, very satisfied. So, give it a try. But I'll see you guys next time. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you later.